Okay, my turn. I have one. A story. This one is about one of my wards, just like
A new season of The Thief is coming soon.
a mother.
But until then,
Even an unconventional one like me has no favorites.
I know that many of you are huddling close to the fire, easing into winter, and I have a small offering to keep you warm.
But this little girl, who was small and cunning and fast, and who I called Ferret, is very dear to me.
It's a story being told right now, if we listen close, by someone you've only heard about. This, to tide you over, is a Huddle-close Yarn by Aebbe Half-hand, performed by Emily Morse-Lee.
The solstice had come, or was soon to come, and winter was making it hard for those of us who run free. The youngest of us, who couldn't fend for themselves, whimpered through the night, hungry.
Hush.
Often I was awake to calm them. But on the night when our story starts, I slept. But Symphony, Ferret, was awake. She calmed them and gave her the last of her bread. In these two small, two hungry faces, she saw an injustice. The world isn't fair. But Ferret was too certain of the shadow she cast, and she let this injustice obsess her, poison her. And so that night, she ran away. The world is cruel, and to the wolves who prowl, a young ferret lost in the wild looks sumptuous. I looked for her, we all did. But there are many little mouths to feed, so we mourned her loss and continued our charitable work. Then the first gift arrived. Potatoes in a sack left in a dead drop, a secret place that only the older children knew about. Then fresh fruit. Fresh. In winter. What luxury. Then silver pennies in a pouch. 100 of them. Then 1,000. Even once, a brooch with fine engravings of a flowering vine. Now, on the far side of the city, a rich family with some noble flavor called the Berefords was suffering greatly. They owed a great debt, a blood debt, for their second son had done something grave. But his rich father bribed the law, as rich fathers sometimes do.
Surely we can come to an arrangement.
Those debt collectors came by, and Master Beresford found in the hidden compartment behind a gold leaf painting that there was no silver there to pay them.
What?
He looked in all his secret places,
Where did it go?
shook down his staff, yelled and harangued, but there was nothing. Cobwebs, crickets. The birdhawks dragged the second son of the Beresfords away, screaming. Master Beresford wept and begged, fell to his knees, shivered, then turned his eyes to his eldest son, who had been vocal against the crimes of his brother, which now appeared to Master Beresford like jealousy, greed, spite enough to not only surrender his own kin,
What have you
but
done?
spoil his entire
You
family.
sniveling, jealous
The
disappointment.
treachery, the sin. Master Beresford killed his eldest son and killed himself. And what was left of the Beresfords drifted away. Some time after, our little ferret returned home. She stood straighter. She carried herself high. She was even more certain of the long shadow she cast, and she wasn't wrong. The shadow she threw across the courtyard that night was deep. Life returned to normal. There were no more gifts, but because of them, we were warm when it was cold, and there weren't any more hunger pangs. The next winter, a young girl about the age of our ferret found us. "I have nowhere to go," she said, as many do. She did not have the skills I seek, but she had a noble bearing. Not quite a swan, so I called her Goose. Because she looked like she belonged in clean, well-tailored clothes, I asked her to help us take the things that would be suspicious of an urchin to sell at market. Tell them I want to buy Mother a gift and make them believe it. So I gave her this brooch I had trouble parting with, which had an engraving of a flowering vine. And Goose's eyes grew wide. "How did you get this?" she demanded. I was careful not to answer for a long time. I summoned little Ferret. Ferret came, face kind, her shadow long. Goose would ask you a question, I started. "Do you know where this brooch came from?" Goose asked. "No, I have never seen it before," Ferret said. "It is very pretty. Is that a flower?" "Goose," I asked, "have you ever seen Ferret before? Does she seem familiar?" I wonder what it is she saw. The two of them, to me, standing only feet from another in profile. But the fire was at Ferret's back. "No, I don't think so," Goose decided. I must have lost myself, for little Ferret caught me staring. She held my gaze. She held it too long. Goose wiped the tears from her face, resigned. We knew nothing about this brooch, just that it came into our possession as so many trinkets do. She said nothing. She sold the brooch to a rich madame. Do you understand the meaning of this story? Do you? It is getting late, and it is time to turn in. Good night.
This story and The Thief are written and produced by me, Michael Schofield. Aebbe Half-hand is played by Emily Morse Lee, and Fletcher Noman is Master Beresford. The music is licensed through Tabletop Audio, and The Thief is made possible with the support of The Feared. Our thanes Nandi K, Amzi Lee, Trey Brundrett, Andy McClellan, Udiko, Rebecca Monson, Andy Priestner, Mike Atchley, Patrick Myers, and Cordelia Black. You too can join the Fjord and help me make this stuff through Substack or Patreon, both of which you can find on our website at thiefpodcast.com.